This is my 2010 Subaru Outback, and no one wants to buy it because there's a little rust. Now you might be thinking that's not that bad, and you're right, that's 100% not that bad. But if we walk over here, it's a little worse, especially up here. And it wasn't this bad, but I needed a piece to paint match, so I pulled a chunk off, and yeah, now it looks really bad. Woo-wee! $20,000, I know what I got. But we can tell, A, the whole panel is rust, and B, someone's already skimmed it with Bondo before. Now this goes against what I would normally do, but I have someone that hit me up and they're looking at this car tomorrow at 4 p.m. First thing we're gonna need is some Bondo. This little pint is 14 bucks, and I should probably go with some of this with fiberglass. I don't really care. It has to last a week, and then the car's out of my hands, and I don't care. So 14 bucks is what we're going with. And I also did look at the text messages. It seems like they wanted to look at it today at 4. So tomorrow I gotta show it at 9 a.m. and it's 6 p.m. So I gotta get moving. You might as well grab some of these because it's $3. What am I doing for prep work? This other screwdriver. Let's see, a couple screwdrivers. Maybe a ball peen. And I'm gonna do just some basic stuff, which is peeling off all this stuff that's loose. That's about it. Yeah, look, you can see they layered it all the way up here. I don't care, like I said, it just needs to be better than it is. I'm trying not to blast through the bottom too much. I want to retain some structure. Just want all the bubbling gone or something, I don't know. Do I look Mexican? I'm just gonna go ahead and hit it with the old flap disc. Oh, this is in much worse condition than I thought. Oh my God, yeah, it's done for. Okay, let's just build it out of Bondo and not worry about it. Oh, I think I just broke everything out of it. Cool, this is bad. Yeah, this might be quite literally some of the worst prep in Bondo's history. This piece right here was not supposed to come off, but it was sticking pretty far out, so I pushed on it and yeah, it broke. I don't even think this is metal. I think this is like glazing compound or JB Weld or something. We're not gonna worry about it. I'm in New Mexico. Stuff really does not rust more out here. So this is going to be perfectly fine as long as it doesn't go to the East Coast. You know what that means? Let's mix up some Bondo. It's been years since I've messed with Bondo, so I'm going to butcher this. But I think we're going to just not read the instructions. I'll give you the sum up of what I believe you're supposed to do. I guess we'll cut this into thirds. Oh, one good one. Yeah, we gotta fill some holes here. And then give it a little doop. Yeah, sure, that looks good. And then mix. All right, y'all ready for some magic? I'm really gonna try to pack it in. And yeah, I should have mixed up the whole container, I guess, at this rate. And I'm also trying to let it set up a little bit because we're filling some big voids here. I really should have got the fiberglass stuff. But this was, yeah, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Y'all seen the video of Cletus doing this? I'm doing great. Come on. Get on in there. Oh, God. This is actually harder than it looks, just so you know. If you've never done Bondo, it's easy to sit behind a computer and be like, oh, I could do better. Try it. I don't want to hear it. Wait till it's done, then talk crap and see if you can do better. And you probably can. I'm not gonna lie. So right now, I'm gonna just try to kind of get a fill, like a base fill, and then we'll come back, fill all the voids that are just too thick or too wide to be filled right now. So if we can fill this hole though. Oh God, this is gonna be such a nightmare to sand. But we're gonna do it, right? Just get it done. I've been avoiding, oh, now there's Bondo everywhere. I've been avoiding this for a while because I just don't care. I was trying to sell it with the rust holes and it's just not selling, so. Yes, I reposted it. No, I didn't post the holes. I took them off the ad, so now I have to fix them before I show it tomorrow. Woo-wee. Yeah, she's starting to stiffen up. This is getting good. It's too stiff now. It's not working. So since it's too stiff, I'll just shove it in the hole. Yeah, get in there. Yeah, she is. Okay, I think I gotta stop messing with it right now. I don't know. Okay, that's phase one done. What do you guys think? Is it mint? Should I just squint a little bit? I should have filled this. I really should have. You know what? I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna fill it more. Spray paint this. She's stiffening up though, so. Yeah. Now there's a sweet little spot in the setup time where you get a brand new razor blade. Because like right now I should be able to trim off some of this, just the super highs, before it gets too hard. This gets a lot harder if you wait too long. But I can trim it down to the general shape I want. And my buddy used to have an S14 and he used to do bodywork at CarMax. And they just get stuff in for the quick paints, you know? Did I say CarMax? I think it was CarMax. This is way easier than letting it harden though, than having to sand it. What are you doing? How come my iPhone won't focus? So if done correctly, a razor blade can save you a lot of time here. Don't dig in too deep like I just did though. That's my bad. Just want to get the highs off. And I have a block sander. Am I going to use it? Probably not. Comment down below if you think Steven should help me with this. I asked him to. Because, you know, he's Mexican. He's never done body work, but he's Mexican. So I just figure he'll probably be good at it. Actually, I guess we did do a little body work on the white truck.
No forward, no car, deportation.
This is looking decent. I'm gonna let it dry more, and we're just gonna go for a second coat to fill everything. Once I get it to the right height everywhere, I can start blocking it. But I mean, come on, that's better than a big gaping rust hole. Get a little more fill up in here and down here, and then sand it down relatively straight. And I hope this is not a dumb idea. That's gonna look great. Just a little spray paint. Psh, psh, psh. Better than that. Know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? Damn, boys, this is literally me right now. We gotta get this thing done. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull the rear bumper. I think, I replaced this whole rear bumper, but I believe there is some, I can't remember how. I think there's 2 bolts that mount it somewhere here. I'm gonna pull that off, and we're gonna go ahead and dive into this piece right here, because this is not okay. God, that's crazy. Oh, it's so bad. I just want to go to where it's not bubbling. Oh God, this is gonna be so bad. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Yeah, they definitely hit it with some like fiberglass reinforced stuff, which I'm not doing, so whatever. We're not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna go ahead and get this prepped. So this is way worse than I thought it was gonna be. Like really bad. I think I'm gonna need more than a pint of bondo, but regardless, I decided not to draw it out to here. There's some cracking going on. I don't care. We're gonna ignore that. I'm gonna go ahead and mix up a huge amount again and just try to get a base in here. You can't see the angle. This is a big hole everywhere. So I gotta just put a nice little layer in here. Like literally if I just rattle can this, like straighten it out a tiny bit and rattle can it, it's gonna look a lot better. And I know you might be thinking that's terrible. It's gonna look better. So next coat of bondo, then we might have enough for one more after that. I mean, I still have what? This thing wasn't full, so. I don't know. Round 2. So this, I put way too much hardener in it. You can just really see how blue it is compared. So this is gonna get stiff. I think that might be a good thing since I gotta fill such big holes. Let's find out. Super hard. We're like done. Oh, maybe no, it's done. It ain't going right now. Just pack you in this hole. Oh no, she's done. I waited too long. Oh no. Oh no. Come here. That was way too much hardener. Oh God. This is okay. I gotta just let it dry and then trim it with a blade. I got hard quick. That went from like workable to not workable super fast. Like so fast. I don't think I'm gonna have this ready to show in the morning. I'm gonna be honest. Oh yeah. Just trim down these highs. If it had been a little more moist, I could have really smoothed this out, but now if I can at least cut the highs down, I won't have to do so much. I'm gonna have to just cut this glob out. Beats sanding it though. I don't do bodywork. There's less of a hole than there was, I'll tell you that much. I'd say we're mostly low. So if I get a good mix. What was that? Was that the skunk or was that the cat? Was that a cat? Playing with the skunks over there. So now if I get a good mix, see, look at all this stuff that I would have had to sand, and that takes a lot of time. Now if I had a bondo card, I could show you guys we're mostly still low. So I can mostly, just if I can get a good coat, I can make it so I don't have much. Believe it or not, I think this is pretty good. It just needs more fill. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get a third coat on, and then I'll show you guys what that looks like. Third coat is on. Yeah, I scratched it pretty good with the razor blade right there. It's all good. I'm just gonna feather this in the morning just to make it better. Same with over here. It really seems low here to me. I don't really care. I spent a lot of time carving this with the razor blade. I kind of felt like one of those dudes clay sculpting a car at the factory, or one of those sandal guys from the Middle East. Anyway, buff that up, spray paint it, don't care. I have to show this car, I think, after 9, so I need to get up at 8, do all that, and then not worry about it. And if it doesn't sell, then we'll refine it more. I'm not gonna mess with this side. Then I can be honest and be like, yeah, there's a little rust spot. I don't really like being dishonest when I sell cars, but I don't want to play with this anymore. Well, good morning. It's afternoon. Well, it's almost noon. I was just going to hit it by hand. Rattle can it. And the paint match, I didn't end up, well, that's what I'm going with right there. It's just some random Rust-Oleum that I had on the shelf, but we're calling that good enough. Look, I did dig through all my stuff. This is back when I used to paint cars. Well, I painted 2 cars when I was like 17. So we got some big blocks, which we're not going to worry about. Got this other block, which, whatever. I'm just going with a foam back pad, whatever kind of block that is, and we're gonna make it straighter than it is. Now, if you're thinking it's gonna look terrible, maybe, but I live in a very liberal. Yeah, see, I don't know politics. I live in a very liberal state with a bunch of people that don't know what straight is, so it's gonna be straight enough. And I don't care. I'm gonna take their liberal money and spend it on guns. Probably not, probably just more cars. Update time. I am actually worried about it because it is some of the worst quality Bondo on that. Fine, all right. Cletus, you got me beat. That was pretty rough. I've never done Bondo this bad, but one of the things I've learned in car sales is the people are always going to find something. Used car sales. They're always going to find something to bitch about. So if I make this perfect, then they'll find something else to bitch about. So by making this not perfect, they might fixate on this and overlook something else that might be the reason they don't buy the car. So the thing is, no matter what, you're not going to win. So let's rattle can it. There we go. Looks better, right? Okay, light coat. Then we'll come back and hit a better coat. Do the same over here. And also, this is like, I don't know if you guys can see this gap right here. If I lay something flat, in my opinion, it's missing like a huge amount there. Once again, we're gonna paint it. It's all good. That is so bad. It is horrendous. There we go. It's a professional Steinfab job. I'm gonna let that dry. What the hell happened there? I don't remember that cut. Yeah, okay, let's let this dry. Pull the masking and ship it. That bodywork was so bad that I just had to leave just so I wouldn't have to watch it dry. Worst bodywork I've ever done, by far. How bad does it look? That honestly looks perfect. This is like better than it came from the factory. Straight up, might be some of the best work I've ever done. Let's go see if the car sells. I need to go wash this thing. Still chasing you. Still chasing you. Still chasing you. First stop, I'm going to Subaru of Santa Fe. What we're gonna do is swing into their car wash. And now, I don't care. Ooh, that was close, that was close. Now, if you're thinking I can't do this, rest assured, I called and made sure I have permission to do this. Are you at work?
I'm delivering a car right now, but I will be back in like 30 minutes.
Okay.
Or 20 or something.
Well, I might go see if I can break your guys' car wash.
Well, it won't be very hard.
Okay. Later, man.
You don't have to do anything. It just breaks by itself.
Just drive through and it will break. I got you.
Yeah, I've done it like 20 times and it just breaks.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Later.
Alright, see ya.
Now, if I can just remember how it works. Do I stop here? Do I go forward more? I don't know. Something with this light. Green? Let's go forward. Sure. Now we get a little washy wash. And a little blow dry. Nice. And that is stop 1 complete. Stop 2, we need to get some interior detailing wipes, so Walmart. Yeah, that's as much as I'm gonna wash it. It looks way better. Just pulled the Santa Fe maneuver. Left the keys. Yeah. Idiot. Well, they got glazing putty for $6, so I'm gonna get some of that in case it doesn't sell. We can continue. What's this? Body filler quart. Why did I not buy the quart? Huh. I think I'm just brain dead. Oh yeah, definitely brain dead. Nice. What's some total interior? Sure. All right, well, they should be here in about 5 minutes. And I've wiped it down as much as I care to, because if I have to fix this, it's gonna get all dusty again. Looks better. I'm not really expecting it to sell, so I'm not really trying to make love to it. So let's just see what happens. I'm gonna be a little sad if I don't get to make this better, but I'm also gonna be glad that I don't have to make it better. So it definitely looks better though, right? All right, well, the update is she's still car shopping, so very nice lady. And I referred her to a dealership that has one of my cars, so she'll be test driving that potentially. She really loved the way it drives off-road, but she just moved from Florida and she's shopping around. She doesn't know what she wants. She has a pile of shit PT Cruiser. So I don't really care, like I said, in car sales anymore. This is why I'm having a dealership take over my car sales department. They redid this neighborhood. I don't know how to get out of here. Where the f***? I'm gonna figure out where I am. Santa Fe's changed so much since I literally would ride my bike through this neighborhood to go to school. Every morning I would bike 7 miles to school. Now I don't know what the f***. I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna get food. I'm gonna go eat. I haven't eaten all day. You know, I had to hit that chopsticks, and it really does look way better from like far away when you can't see that paint match. All right, so obviously we didn't sell the car. No big deal. Now we can dive back into this. I would say this right here might be one of the only spots where it's about the right level We're low here and low here. So I'm gonna try to sand this paint off as best as I can. I'm gonna mask it so I don't have to keep painting further and further, and do some fill. I'm also gonna jump into this one. I don't really feel like I should just be glazing over this stuff. I feel like I should get it down. It's just my personal thought. That being said, I don't really do body work, and I'm not gonna really care too much. I just need this car gone. We're also gonna go for some better paint match later in the day, but for now, I'm gonna see if I can fill out these two areas better. I busted out the Dremel and got through all the divots, inclusions, whatever you wanna call them. I'm gonna go ahead and try to fill out this spot right here and get this stuff just a lot better. I keep going too deep, and I gotta remember that this thing just doesn't deserve it. So I'm gonna slap stuff together, do a bunch of sanding, and we'll see how it looks. I'm kind of over filming it as far as like, it's body work. You guys don't need to see me to do this for 3 hours. So let's see how good I can make it look, and we'll check back in. So sometimes when I'm doing body work, since I hate it so much, I get overwhelmed. And yesterday I did like 1 coat of Bondo and quit. Back on it. It is now currently Friday, and I think I got it filled out as far as it needs to be. I filled in all the lows and sanded it down. There's one skim coat just to take out. It had some, I don't know what they're called, like that. So this is filled like as much as it should be. Same with over here. Got the edge built out. And then remember how this was in like a 1/4 inch? This is all built out. So this is gonna look good after one more block, like really good. We got the thickness. So I'm feeling a lot better about progress today. The elephant in the room is paint match. So I'm gonna take a break while this sets up. I used less hardener. I did like 4 mixes of way too much hardener, and that's kind of what ticked me off yesterday. And I just kept ruining Bondo. So I bought more Bondo. Today I got less hardener in it, so it's gonna take a little more time to set up. So I'm gonna shoot to town and see if I can find a better paint match. I couldn't actually wait. I had to do it now before it gets too hard. I blocked this real quick. We're looking really close. I'm trying to cut this body line back in. I don't know if you guys can see it right here, because it's so round. If we run to the other side, it's more pronounced right here. It seems more round on the other side. Probably because this whole thing's made out of Bondo. I'm not really trying to hide their crap work. If we really look in here, see these sanding marks everywhere? Someone did not go fine enough before finish paint. I don't care. So I'm gonna obviously go this. I'm just blocking it down with 80. I don't have guide coat, so this is just some essentially black. It's dark walnut, but I'm gonna use it as guide coat. I really should have masked this. I don't want to talk about it. Okay, there we have a guide coat now. If you're in the auto body industry, I'm curious, do you guys actually use body guide coat, or do you just use whatever spray paint you have around? I was taught not, maybe I was taught the way I was because we didn't have guide coat. I was 17 painting cars with a buddy that used to paint cars. Well, he used to do the body work anyway. Now we will try to cut this body line in. And I did the math on the bumper. Well, by that, I mean, I looked at it and it comes out to right there. So we should come in to right about there. If I just keep working this outward. That's looking so much better. I need to shape out this, chop this back right there. But seriously, that is night and day better than it was. And this thing is coming right along. I think, I don't do body work. I'm not good at body work. I don't claim to be. I just hope you guys that are inspired by random stuff I do, if you just keep at it. I had to not film for a day because I was so bad at this, but just keep at it. You'll figure it out. I do have experience in this, but it was like literally 12 years ago since I've done any body work other than on Rafa's car. Fix that thing right up.
Better.
So I came to O'Reilly's hoping to find it here. We do not have we're looking for a F3T on the color code. And on Subaru, they're not listing any F3Ts. Now I know National Coating Supply, it's a paint store. They used to have a store in Santa Fe. They don't anymore, so now there's one in Albuquerque. When we did have that store and I used to get paint from them, they told me their store in Albuquerque could pump spray cans. So I'm gonna give them a call and see if I can get one pumped today, and it's Friday.
And Nathan.
Hi, I was curious, do you guys pump spray cans with custom color codes?
No, we used to, but unfortunately our machine broke and we just never replaced it.
That sucks to hear.
There's a place called Southwest Automotive Paints, and they, I believe, do it.
And is that in Albuquerque?
Yeah.
Southwest Automotive Paint?
Yep.
Awesome, thank you. All right, I think I might be shit out of luck and just have to get some duplicate color that's close, but if I do this, I really don't want to sand through paint again. So I really want just the correct color match stuff. And also this 240 gets way more looks and way more comments and way more feedback than the Vet. It's funny, nobody cares about a Corvette. Driving this thing's a riot. $24, is there any chance you could do that today?
Yep, come on in, we'll make it.
Awesome. Well, so I'm in Santa Fe. Could I pay right now over with a credit card and then be there in an hour?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I'm currently in Albuquerque. I got a can pumped right before 5. It's like 4:45. Came to Southwest Automotive Paint and Supplies, and they had this lightweight body filler. It was $22 with the hardener for a gallon, or 0.8 of a gallon, whatever. It's the gallon container. 40 cents a bondo card, $5 for some orange tape. I really miss having a good paint store in Santa Fe, and even then it wasn't as good as bigger cities. Anyway, I also want to apologize to anyone who I questioned why you said the 240 is unsafe. I totally forgot that I'm driving on wires. I thought you guys meant because the wheel bearing did a twitch over on this side when I loaded on the tow truck. That I'm not concerned about. Those wires are getting pretty bad. I did put 1,000 miles on it since that other video, so I promise I'll change the tires and tighten up the wheel bearings very soon. Anyway, this is dope. It's single stage, so it's like a normal rattle can. Shit, should we try it? Probably not. I'm stoked on this filler though. $25, I'm pretty sure I could use probably a gallon between there and there, maybe 2 gallons in here. And if I do the sunroof delete, maybe 5 gallons should get this car looking mint. I also meant to mention that this was $26 with tax for the custom F3T. And this I got at O'Reilly's. It wasn't a perfect match. And these are $16.99 or $15.99 per can. So if you have a local paint store, that's a much better option. Also, I have to pop this to get in here, and I looked around, and those pinches are busting. Those pinches are busting. I have jumped this thing quite a few times, but I'd say this chassis is done. So I don't think I'm gonna be bondoing this damage anymore. If anybody has a 240 coupe shell, email me, steinfabgarage@gmail.com. I'll spend like $2K if it's nice. If it's just a bare shell, like $500. So know who you're selling it to. I'm not spending 5 racks on a shell. No. Vet gato. Come here. So majestic. You're a majestic beast. What's up, girly pop? And there's Gatito. What's he bitching about? Gatito. Ow. Ow. She got me. Well, I forgot to show you guys it before I primed it. I just found a can of automotive primer, probably the best stuff. And yeah, I kind of needed to glaze a couple things, but I just sent it and filled most of the scratches. It's looking real good. There's a couple imperfections, but like, I'm happy with that. And you can see a little wave right there. I'm so happy with that. So I just gotta try not to prime the whole inside of the car, which I'm doing a great job at. I don't know if I'm gonna care to do better than that. In other news, I ran out of sunlight. I called Don because it's Friday night, and he says I can go over there. So I'm just laying some stuff so it can dry on the drive over. Is that what you do? You paint and then go drive, and then the paint's dry, right? So I'm also sure I got overspray on absolutely everything. I'm so trash. Whatever, keep it going. Primer is meant to do this, right? Just fill all the cracks. Need some finer grit to block. Oof. Dude, I am gonna have so much overspray to deal with. This is gonna suck. It's all good. It's all good. There we go. Let's deal with the overspray right now. Whoopsie. So you guys, I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, oh God. If you guys need any paint work, bring in the Steinfab. We paint the whole car. What's up, boy? Oh, in the vet? You got a new tank? Dude, it's crazy. No one knows they have leaf springs. Dude, mine has blown shocks and it just springs and tries to kill you when I get sideways. It's so scary.
It's mainly that wheel bearing.
The wheel bearing? It's not that bad.
Trust me.
Why do you think it's bad?
Dude, I saw it when you jacked it up.
Really?
The damn thing.
Really?
Even on these, it's common for the bearings to go bad like that.
I should probably look at stuff. What do you think of my bodywork?
Nice.
I mean, considering I'm not Mexican, it's pretty good. I need to sand this.
I was gonna say.
But I mean, this one I got pretty dialed. This one needs a little glaze and stuff. Nah, I got it. I'm just doing. We'll see. So let me show you what this looked like before. Actually, I can't because it's on the other phone that I'm holding. Shite. It looked bad.
Subi.
Yeah.
Spit on it, it'll be fine.
Massachusetts Subi.
Ah.
Really bad.
Yeah.
Next time, I will be masking this off before priming it. For obvious reasons. I don't want to talk about it. So current progress, I sanded it. The primer did what I wanted and it filled some scratches. I shouldn't be touching this because I don't have wax and grease remover. I did some fill here. I don't want to talk about that. I'm gonna not worry about it and send it. I got all this stuff feathered in good, so there's no point in making any more love to this besides... Come on, focus.
You guys, in the comments, you guys need to tell Colin to just send it.
I'm gonna send it, brother. I just can't. Look at that. There's no way I can send that. There's no way. There.
What you do when you come across shit
Wrong.
like that, you go like this.
Dude, did you see me sand it?
You go like this.
I didn't even use the right side of the paper. Oh my God. Who hired this guy? Ooh. Okay, now we're just gonna send it, I think. I mean, it still looks questionably bad. We're gonna send it.
It's a knife?
I actually masked the car off and the rim. There's some Bondo on it, but it's all good. Let's see. And I don't know what I should do here, whether I should do a hard line and then try to blend it, but I left it back and I'm gonna try to fade it. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Let's paint this thing. Oh yeah. Dude, that paint match is great. There's also some bare metal. I did nothing. We're sending it. Send. Light coat.
Well, no, that's not it. I'm like, I want to go over there and grab the can. I'm like, quit hitting the button so damn much. You want a stroke?
F off. Don't tell me how to paint. Let's see your body work. That's the light coat. Then I do a heavier coat. Now the heavy coat. Oh, yeah.
That shit is looking pretty good.
Dude, really good for a spray can. This is amazing. I'm so impressed
You should see this paint that Colin got
26
matched up.
bucks?
It looks pretty damn good for the price that it was.
Dude, this is, I'm never doing duplicate color again.
Dude, I was literally gonna just say
This is the way to go.
how him and I basically said duplicate color.
Yeah. Dude, that is amazing.
Wow.
I'm so impressed.
Dude, if you see it from this light angle,
That's awesome. So awesome. That's super impressive. I'm so stoked.
Oh, so even if I did go over there, you would be asleep. No. My car has a full charge.
My electric car has a full charge. Guys, I'm f***ing stoked. This is tight. Like I said, I don't know what to do on that blend, so I kind of left it so I can just like wet sand it and kind of mend it there. But that is amazing. I can't wait to see this in the light. This is it. The bumper's mad at me because I bent it so much, so we're not gonna worry about that. But look at this. The paint is still wet, so I'm hoping it matches a little better when it dries. But look at this overall. What a difference. And if we come to like right here, I can't tell a difference. I mean, okay, slight difference, sure. But it's wet, and also this is 15-year-old paint, so it's probably a little faded. It's probably not a perfect match. And I masked it the way I did because I'm gonna take some 3K and kind of fade that, or maybe even just sand this to that lip so it transitions from old paint to new paint on that ridge. That is good. We're calling that done. I'm not shutting this door yet because everything's still drying. But that's a wrap. This car is sellable. And if you're thinking, what about the other side? Yes, I'm gonna do it before it goes to the dealership. But that is the point of the video.
Go ahead and close this door.
Dude. I'll go ahead and knock that one out before Monday. Damn, boy, let's go. See, that's, your mom's a real woman. Anyway, guys, hopefully I inspired somebody to just try something.
Don't be a just paint.
If I didn't have to bleep most of that, that'd be great. I guess they'll still hear it. If don't be a bleep, just paint it. Is that what you said? Yeah. And also, don't be scared to try Bondo. It's not easy, but you'll get good. Buy the gallon. Go to a body shop, buy the gallon. I spent 30 bucks on pints at Walmart. 2 pints. They didn't have the quart. I went the second time. For $1 more. They didn't have a quart, and a gallon at Walmart is 60 bucks. Super glad that place in Albuquerque had this for literally a gallon of fill for $21.82. Yeah. I guess we are now going to be Stein Fab and Bodywork. Make sure to like and subscribe. We'll see you guys next time. Let's see how it looks. Woo-wee. $20,000. I know what I got.
I'll give you 500.
Hey, do guns kill people?
No.
Did the fork make you fat?
No. I like food.
He gives kisses too.
He is always here. He'll be nudging my hand and shit.
Yeah, he does that. Like sometimes when I'm getting off the bed, he'll like swat me and stuff like that.
So a pup?
And you know how Daisy is like a little bitch with everybody? She loves him. She's a little whore. She only likes male dogs. She doesn't like the girls.
Well, what's a woman want to feel? Protection.